Hi everyone, this is Shane R. Monroe, and I got an interesting request. Somebody asked me if the new Litra Glow light from Logitech would make a good camera or camcorder light. So I thought, what better way than to show you how well it works with different types of lighting, and then I'm going to turn this whole room dark. We're just going to use the Litra light to light up for the camera. So this is, right now I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. So this is one overhead light, and I have another camera shooting over here so you can kind of see. So I have one standard room light, an overhead light for my ZV-1 camera. And so I'm probably 5-6 feet away, somewhere in that area. And I've got lots of different things, some whites, some darks, all sorts of stuff around so that you can see. So this is with the main overhead light on. Now, they have nothing more than the glow of my monitors over there to provide any sort of lighting at all. And as you can see, my camera looks okay. I'll now turn on some of my regular lights that I use for shooting. So I'm going to turn on a couple of these fluorescents. Right, so now you have the room lit up pretty well. This is two, you can see from the other video, you can see these two lights as they're lighting up the room. So these are pretty good. They do the trick for the most part. Now, let's go straight to the Litra light. Stupid battery. This is not a self-powered light, so you have to plug it into something. Okay, so now that is the Litra light with its lowest setting on cool. This is the coolest setting and the lowest brightness level. As you can see, it does a pretty good job of diffusing the light pretty well. Everything is pretty equally lit up, including me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the light to its absolutely highest level, and now you can get a good view of what everything looks like. And again, my arm span is about 6 feet plus, right? So it's 6 to 8 feet away, and you can see that it's lit up pretty well. And this is with the brightest and not the cooling light. So I'm going to now change to the cooling. So you can see it sort of gives you that warm glow, sort of like what I had from the overhead light. But as you can see, it lights up very well, considering how far away it is. And you can see from the other camera exactly what the whole rig looks like. And I'll take some closer pictures of what the rig looks like. You'll need a little socket adapter to put the Litra on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go halfway and halfway. So here I am close up. If we were going to do some sort of a like a close-up type shot, I'll get down here so I'm a little more level with the camera. If you're trying to do something fairly close, this looks pretty good. It lights up pretty well. Of course, you start going backwards. And again, like I said, the light's pretty even, which impresses the crap out of me at how well it keeps everything diffused. And if I were to turn this up, stay close up, you can see the lighting is pretty good. My flesh tones look decent. And then I'd kind of like to go a little more whiter. I like the pale look, what can I tell you? So you can see everything's lit up pretty well. And again, I'm probably, 3 feet away. I back up. There you go. So again, it's worth noting that you will have to have a separate power supply for the Litra light, the Litra Glow light, because it is not self-powered. So you'll have to have a USB-C, a battery, something of that nature to get that light going. So you'll have to carry something else along with your camera. And you're probably going to have some sort of an adapter. I'll post a link to what I'm using, the little device that I'm using that allows me to also rotate and angle. It lets me rotate and angle the light so I could actually get something a little different if I wanted to bounce off the ceiling, if I wanted to bounce off the floor. So this is like 12 bucks on Amazon. I'll give you a link to it. So there you go. So this is the Litra Glow from Logitech, as it's plugged into a camera, or it's hooked up to a camera. So it's not just for shooting Zoom videos or shooting videos for YouTube or for Zoom meetings. It could also be used as a light source for, say, a higher end camera that maybe doesn't have a light source of its own. So you can do it dual purpose. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, check the little bell. You guys know what to do. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Take care.